This video is brought to you by NBA Playgrounds. For those of you who haven't got your copy yet, I would suggest you do it now, because if you do, you'll get a copy of Shaq Fu for free.
For free?
Hey, what's up everybody? Game Reviews here. I am back again. Yeah, welcome to another edition of Purple Assault. Sorry I'm holding the camera up like this. My stand broke on me, so I gotta give me another one. Anyway, let's get on to what tonight's topic. Jeez. Yeah, so yesterday I heard that Nintendo finally decided to do voice chat. Finally, for Splatoon 2. Now, the only problem is... God, and I cannot believe they did this. They freaking fucked it up. They had one job. Nintendo, you had one job. One job. And you fucked it up. You fucked it up hard. I mean, what the heck is wrong with you guys? Okay, what am I talking about? Alright, so they finally released a headset. But it's not an ordinary headset where you just connect it to the Switch. No, it has it to where you can connect it to an adapter that connects to the Switch, that connects to your phone. I did watch this recently on Review Tech USA. I really love his channel. I really love like the way he talks about gaming and everything, and he's an awesome guy. And I watched this last night, and I just couldn't believe what Nintendo did was just freaking stupid. Nintendo. Why do you do things like this? Why? I mean, seriously, Nintendo. Ugh. Anyway, here's the picture of it. Okay, so the main adapter is shaped like an arrow. You have the headset to the left, and then to the right, you have, on the bottom, you have the Switch, and then on the top, you have your cell phone. So, yeah, it gets very, very complicated. Seriously, Nintendo. Why couldn't you just have it to where you could just connect the headset to the Switch and that's it? Why be so complicated about it? I bet you Nintendo fans are going like, oh, they probably did it like that so that parents could have access to the voice chat so children wouldn't cuss at it and something like that. And alright, let me show you guys something. Look right here. Does that say babysitting service? No, it says video game companies, which is what Nintendo is. They're not supposed to be the parents. The parents are supposed to be the parents. It's still kind of a dumb setup, even with the way you guys defended it like that. It's still a dumb setup. But, I mean, seriously, Nintendo, why did you do it like this? Just, no, tell me. In what reality do you live in to think that making a headset with all these additional hookups is okay? No, Nintendo, you guys really need to get with the times. This is a new generation. People don't want a headset that's a pain in the ass to hook up. They want one that is simple, easy, and less messy to do. Because hooking up a console, or at least a gaming console, is a lot of hard work in and of itself. Hooking up multiple consoles to multiple devices to your TV is even more of a pain. Is even more of a pain in the ass. Nintendo, you gotta learn this. People want a headset that works as simple as just snapping your fingers. That's it. That's all they want. I don't know why you guys are doing it so complicated like this. Seriously, if you guys learned nothing at all, Okay, Sony and Microsoft have done this way before you, and they know better than to make it more of a hassle to put together. All you have to simply do is just plug it into the controller. That's all you gotta do. They figured it out before you did. So, why are you guys so behind on this? Why are you guys doing this? I wonder. What made you guys just do this? I mean, I see a lot of problems to this. For example, if the phone dies, how are you going to voice chat? If the Switch dies, how are you going to voice chat? See what I mean, Nintendo? Nintendo, you just cannot do this. This is unacceptable. I don't know why you guys decided to do it like this, but it's unacceptable. Because one, there are people who own iPhone 7s, and they don't even have the audio jack. I mean, yeah, I know there's the whole that whole lightning device thing that makes up for the fact, but still, it's going to be more of a pain in the ass to hook up. Same thing with charging up your phone or charging up the Switch. It's going to be even more of a pain in the ass because you have to have extra stuff for it. It requires a lot of extra stuff, like a USB-C charger for that thing, and then like you got like the charger for your phone. That's just more plugins. Nintendo, do you really honestly want to know what company that has done this crap before, who has pulled this same bullshit before? Well, I'll tell you. Sega did. Okay? Take a look at this image. This, you can see here, is the Sega CD, Sega 32X, and Sega Genesis all put together. And you know what? That was a pain in the ass to hook up. You know why it was a pain in the ass to hook up? Because it had so many additional plugins. The Sega CD had its own power cord, the Genesis had its own power cord, it had an RCA cable, or a antenna cable. Either way, it was compatible with both. And then the 32X also had some additional plugins too that you had to plug to the Genesis and then plug to your TV, and boy, by golly, you put that all together and you got a disastrous of a mess. One huge mess to put together. And you know what? It was freaking stupid. So why are you doing this, Nintendo? Seriously. Why are you guys... Okay. Imagine this. Alright, let's take a look at the image again. Okay, now you see here these 3 setups that you need, or 4 setups that you need to hook this thing up. Now, imagine that the adapter is like the Sega Genesis, the Switch itself is the Sega CD, and the phone is the 32X. Now, I know it's a bad comparison, but hear me out on this. The adapter, to me, is like the Sega Genesis, because you're trying to do voice chat, and that's the only way you can do it, because it has its own power supply, or not its own power supply, it has its own power switch, like the Sega Genesis does. And then you also have your phone, and then your Switch. And without one, you can't activate the other. It's like, say you want to play a 32X game, but you don't have the 32X. Yeah, that's what the phone is basically is. Is that 32X, or is that 32X your Genesis? And you want to play something on the Genesis that's for the Sega 32X, and you don't have that console. So, yeah, you're shit out of luck. You don't have a Sega CD. You're shit out of luck because you can't play Sega CD games on it. Or if the adapter, or you don't have the adapter, or if the adapter fails, aka if the Genesis breaks, then you're double shit out of luck because you can't play 32X games on your console because it's broke, and you cannot play Sega CD games because your console is broke. Same thing with voice chat. You can't chat at all if the damn thing is broke, and it costs you a lot of money to replace it. Same thing with the phone. You're going to be shit out of luck because if your phone breaks, your phone dies, you're going to have to pay for another one. When your Switch dies, you're going to have to shell out $300 for another one. Nintendo, you understand how expensive that is. So, again, what made you guys do this? Nintendo, you guys are so far behind technology, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. I mean, yeah, I praise you guys for making the Switch. I congratulate you guys for making the Switch. That's good. But if you're not going to put any effort into making a proper headset just to do voice chat, then why are you guys making hardware at all? Seriously, why are you guys making hardware if you're not going to keep up, at least try to keep up with the times? I know this is a dumb thing to rant about, but a lot of people have been talking about how bad this is. I mean, hell, even some of the Nintendo fans don't like this thing. And this to me was considered a foul, because you know why? Nintendo is really behind on voice chat. Online gaming is popular, and Nintendo is really getting behind on this. I honestly think that Nintendo is better off making software than they are with hardware, because it seems to me like they really don't know jack shit about how the gaming industry works. I mean, yeah, and they don't even know how their own fan base works. I mean, limited supplies of NES consoles, and then you pull a dick move by pulling them out just as soon as you say 6 months. Nintendo, you really got to stop with that. People are not going to trust you with your products if you keep that up. Anyway, this is Game Review saying I will see you all next game.